Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Libra. What does Libra need to know? And I want to welcome the new viewers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment away, and always thank you for the people who have subscribed, and always my regular viewers. Let's see what's coming in for you guys. Yeah, we got things speeding up here. We got some momentum. Ooh, we got someone reaching out, maybe even multiple. Some of you could have communication coming in, maybe even some money coming in. Wow. Yeah, we have someone who's very curious here. It's an energy of learning something. Someone's shining a light. Ooh. Someone has taken a little time out. It's a person often pinned down by their thoughts. Somebody here didn't take action. Now, maybe you reached out to someone and they didn't take action. You got a person thinking, though, like they're learning something. They're looking for clarity. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I didn't expect that. Yeah, this is someone cup overflows with emotion. This is an opportunity, and I do feel often this is if somebody, you reach out to someone, they don't respond, you may have another opportunity coming in. Look at that. Some Gemini energy. This is a person here who, it's definitely an energy of manifesting. Someone's manifesting what they desire. But I feel like we have a person here who is coming in with this cup. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Someone's broke free. This is someone planning, preparing. This is a goal someone's hoping to achieve. There's some sort of goal. So if you have someone who's owed you money, you may have some money coming in. There's going to be side messages, but it's about being generous. See, it's about providing. But it is goals, achievement, victory. So you've got a cup coming in. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Someone has ended a painful period in their life. I see it. Someone gaining clarity. Someone has ended something. They broke free from a situation. They're going to reach out. The other person has been doing a lot of thinking. It's often even healing, but like I say, it's someone searching for clarity. It has to do with the truth. Something has ended. Someone is definitely in the energy of, being free. Look at that. See, long-term stability. Some of you, there could be work opportunities. If you have been goals that you're hoping to achieve, I definitely feel like you're going to receive something. And I can see something ending in clarity. So there's some clarity. Someone has ended a painful period in their life. That's over, and there is clarity. So this has to do, could be a work situation. See, a timeout, a much-needed break. But if you have been dealing with someone, you reach out and they don't respond, you may be deciding to end this. But I really feel, what I feel is happening is you got multiple. Yeah, you're manifesting what you desire, but I do think there's someone here who wants to communicate. It's been a little time out, a break. But I also feel like if you've got someone here who you reach out to them and don't respond, they may not be telling you the truth, because there could be someone who's kind of lazy here, to be honest. But you got the Ace of Cups coming. It's someone who's generous. Yeah, I can definitely see some of you walking away from a situation. Someone didn't respond when you reached out. I definitely feel someone is it's a person who doesn't take action. But often when I see this, it's an energy of someone who's a little bit lazy. They're not doing anything. So definitely I feel, that's why I feel breaking free, walking away. Yep. So you can see we have a reason to celebrate. I definitely can feel like you got a person who really hasn't taken any action, and yet I feel like you're about to get some attention. Something that you've been wanting, you're about to achieve. And it is by walking away. See, it's not emotionally fulfilling. Someone's not giving you attention. They're not reaching out. And I do feel it is someone who, just kind of doesn't do anything. And I often see people like this who are kind of lazy, But I can definitely see goals. I see achieving something here to do with a house, a home. See, your financial foundation. So a situation is now over, and now we have this opportunity coming in. Look at that. This is someone who comes in laying a foundation. See, somebody here wouldn't commit, or they just don't follow through, or they don't respond. But you have communication. I think multiple. You're going to walk away from one of these. Unless it's someone else breaking free, walking away from another person. You could take it that way. Tell me about the Magician. This is someone who has everything they need. See, they pre-manifested, prepared. And they come in with the Pentacle. It's solid, it's reliable. This could be a work situation. If you have been working really hard to achieve goals and you're not getting paid enough, you may decide to move on. And I definitely can see the energy of a house, a home, a reason to celebrate, maybe even a new home here. Yeah. It's all about being able to provide. Yeah, we have someone who lives alone. They take care of themselves. Oh my goodness. You know, whenever the energy of the Eight of Cups walking away, it's all about where you're going, what you're seeking, what it is you want. Some of you have been single for a while. You've been taking care of yourself, achieving goals. So you've achieved something. It could be owning your own home. But I do see business opportunity. But this is also about partnership, long-term stability. Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of disappointment. There's been disappointments here. See, it's people who don't follow through. Could be someone playing games, playing the field. See, I just feel like you got someone who just, it's someone who doesn't want to provide anything. They don't want to give you anything. And I definitely feel walking away, there's disappointment. But I can really feel like you've got other opportunities because you've got a person coming in, planting the seed. It's an offer, an invitation. Yeah. Yeah, some of you aren't going to see this coming, Libra. You might be still focused on this other energy. It is telling you to, and it is about seeking clarity. So if you need more clarity, don't be afraid to take the time. Because this is often, indecision is really people who need more clarity. But I don't think you're going to see this coming. Yeah, and you might get indecisive too, because like I say, it's like, I feel like it has to do with someone who doesn't want to provide anything. So you're providing for yourself. You're looking out for yourself. You're single. And I do think you've walked away. I do feel like you've had a lot of disappointments. It could be someone who's playing mind games too, you know, someone who just comes in when they want attention. If they don't get what they want, they don't do anything, right? They don't take any action. Yeah, I definitely can see some of you taking a time out too, really looking out for yourself. And I do feel some of you have achieved some goals, what you're hoping to achieve. A partner, long-term stability, financial stability. Yeah, I see getting out, being social too. So you can see there's an energy of some kind of news. You could just find yourself in the right place at the right time here. But this is about some sort of news, some sort of get together, an opportunity. And that's why I feel like you won't see it coming. And then when you do, you might become a little indecisive, or you're dealing with someone who is. Just watch out for mixed messages and mixed signals, okay? Yeah, and that is often when you become decisive, you need clarity. So I definitely see people here. So all these people, yeah, seeing some sort of truth, see, needing clarity. Aha. If it's not you, it's the other person. There's been a time out. I think some of you have taken a time out. And I really do feel like you're achieving something that you really want here. Yeah, you got someone in this social circle. It's someone who doesn't want you to get away. It's a person choosing their battles. It has to do with someone stepping up to the plate, laying that foundation. See, someone's about to lay the foundation. And some of you have someone who did it, like I feel. It's someone who doesn't want to provide. They don't want to provide anything. They don't want to give you anything. They're more interested in what you can provide, and that's where I kind of feel breaking free. You are achieving a goal, and I definitely see the energy of single, living alone, tending to yourself, looking out for yourself. You have it all going on. So you definitely have someone's attention, someone who's very curious. So one of these energies is coming in to lay the foundation. Yeah, see, it has to do with commitment, faith, loyalty, something being learned too. I feel like you got a person. I definitely can see the mixed messages, feeling confused. Someone knows you're, I mean, it is single. I mean, some of you too, you may have broke free from a situation that wasn't emotionally fulfilling. You may have walked away, but it could be someone else who's walked away. Like I feel, I don't know what this person's, it's like they're in their head. You know, this is someone feeling kind of confused. And we all know when things are confusing, you really want to take a look at it. Yeah. But it is about seeking clarity and seeing truth, loyalty, faithful. You may be finding out somebody here isn't loyal or faithful. But one of these people is going to step up to the plate. Somebody is ready to build that foundation. And you could be walking away because someone doesn't. Because I can see both sides of this. See, it's about doing things together, spending time together. It's all about creating opportunity. If it is work in your financial foundation where you're looking out for yourself, I definitely see achieving goals. I definitely feel like you've achieved a lot of goals. Because it looks like you're on this path. But there is definitely a person thinking things through, choosing their battles. So it could be the other person. And there is definitely, see the need for clarity. Someone here is learning the things you have in common, compatibility, and possibly people that you know. Look, there's desire and attraction. This is someone who looks good, right? You know, I feel like you're just looking out for yourself. Now, I do think the message is look out for yourself. Just be careful of anyone who comes in chasing after you because they see you, especially if it's someone you walked away or walked away from you, now sees all the goals you've achieved. And then suddenly this person's interested in you. So just watch out for any kind of manipulation. But I do think you're going to get clarity. See, this is someone taking a little pause, see, a little time out. I do think you got someone new checking you out here. I feel like you've got a person here who didn't want to provide anything. They just wanted to be single. They don't want to give you anything. And I definitely see mixed messages, mind games, feeling confused. You are going to get clarity. But really watch out for people who are now interested in you because they see what you can provide. Just be a little cautious. Tell me about the Magician. This is telling you you have everything you need to manifest your desire. But this someone is trying to manifest you, I feel. Someone with some Gemini energy. I do see Sag energy. I do see a little Virgo energy. But this is just often a person who kind of, you know, it's just energy of kind of going within, see? And some Pisces, taking a pause, checking things out. Someone who likes what they see. Someone here is checking you out. Online dating, social media, or just in your community. Yeah. So now this person wants to come in. Yeah, someone's missing you, longing for love. Here's what I feel. There's definitely an energy of two. One of these people's holding a torch. It is someone who needs to step up to the plate. It's about making a commitment. See, you've got someone here, I feel, who wouldn't commit. And they only came in when they wanted attention. I do see you walking away. I do see you looking out for yourself. And then I actually feel this is going to turn out positive. See someone else checking you out, looking at things from a different perspective. And definitely someone here has been holding a torch. So I do feel it is likely this person needing a time out. So it could be this person who broke free. Yeah, I definitely see a lot of you focused on work too. See, you're looking out for yourself. You're tending to yourself. You're just doing you. You got it all going on. There's someone finding you attractive, but then you've got this energy of holding a torch. Someone's holding a torch here, and they're reminiscing. See, I feel like you got someone here who's kind of lazy. They want you to do all the work. Someone who doesn't want to work. And you may be seeing this person from a different perspective as well. Tell me about the Hanged Man. I do see lazy. Seeing somebody lazy. I feel like it's about goals that two people can achieve, but you have a person here who... I do see lazy. I see a person who's lazy. They don't want to work. And you're tending to yourself, looking out for yourself. You're building something. And I feel like some of you, I really feel like... And there is someone here longing for love, holding a torch. There's definitely two. Yeah, you got a person coming in to take control. They're determined to succeed. So you have a person here who doesn't want to work. They're lazy. They want the other person to do all the work. And they see what you can provide, the goals and things you've achieved. So now we got this person here checking you out. They're coming in to take control. See, they feel confident. They're self-assured. They come in to take control. But I really can see some of you have been manipulated by someone. I mean, it could be just the way you're seeing someone. And you may be changing your own perspective. So you take off the blindfold and see. But I do think you were dealing with someone who was indecisive. You may have taken your power back yourself and walked away. But look at this. This is about the future. Happiness. See, being fulfilled. Happy. You have a person who wants to build with you. They want to lay the foundation. They see you as someone who has goals of things you've achieved. But what they do is they see what you can achieve together. This is about what two people could create together when they team up. But you definitely have a person here, I feel, who really, really is more interested in what you can do for them than what they can do for you. So just be a little cautious of that. Yeah, this is someone who definitely will see someone who doesn't pull their weight. I think, or you've dealt with this, people who don't pull their weight. They don't want to provide anything. They want the other person to do all the work. They lay all the burdens on you, right? They lay their burdens on you. They don't take the burdens off. That's why I feel this is going to turn out positive. So you may be taking a little pause here, because I definitely can see this coming in suddenly where you don't see it coming. And you might even be reminiscing about this and looking for this, looking for those red flags, the signs and the signals cautioning you. But I really feel like this one person wants to build. See, they want to build. They want to work with you. See, you've got beautiful change coming. Yeah. See, a change of perspective. I do think some of you are kind of indecisive. If you have someone who took advantage of you before and they didn't pull their weight, this person's different. Yeah, see, you've dealt with some Gemini energy, some Libra energy. See, this is yourself. Yeah, see, justice and harmony. This is you doing what's right for you. It's telling you to do what's right for you. And I do think you see someone here is not right for you. Okay, but you have a person coming in who's going to make some kind of commitment. They want to be with you, spend time with you. They want to partner up. Yeah. I really feel like this is two totally distinct energies. Because one of these people takes decisive action. They don't want you to get away. Where the other person chooses their battles. See, they don't want to work. It's somebody who wants the other person to do all the work. They don't pull their weight. And you may be just looking for those signs and signals. There's growth here. See, this is about growth. Somebody who works. They want to build. So you just do what's right for you. Now, I see harmony. I see harmony. See, it's all about being fair, the bigger picture. Yeah, it's a person who's determined to succeed. I do think you took your power back from someone, though. But I see this change coming. Things right, something that's just right. Tell me more about the world. Yeah, see, it's an energy of being stable. This is someone who sees you as a partner. See, it's someone who's looking for a partner. Someone who wants to team up. They want to do things. They see you as gracious, stable. Doesn't mean rich, you're stable. But I really feel like you're looking out for yourself. You're looking out for number one. So you're tending to you. It's telling you to do what's right for you. Someone here definitely isn't right for you. Yeah, but you definitely have a person who wants to build. And I do see some of you literally focusing on work and some goals that you're achieving. Yeah, see a timeout from someone. I just feel like you got a person who's lazy. Yeah. You know the red flags, right? Because I feel you've got that been there, done that energy. So I think you're paying attention to the red flags. But this person actually comes in right. And I do see an energy of a person building a foundation. They come in right. Tell me about justice. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, see, waiting. See, you're tending to yourself. I see a lot of expansion for some of you when it comes to finances. The goals that you've been achieving, you've been on this path, this journey. Beautiful expansion. See, waiting for the one, focusing on work, waiting for the right person. You're going to connect with this person. I do feel they could come into your place of business. They could purchase something. But it's all about partner. They see a partner. This is someone who doesn't want you to get away. And they're coming after you. They're taking decisive action. But I can really see this other person who really doesn't pull their weight. Yeah, you've got new. Some of you have a new job too. I definitely see growth, financial growth. You are looking out for you. You're going to do what's right for you. And I do think you see very clearly too. I see a lot of happiness. Yeah. See, waiting for the one. You've got someone new. And they will step up to the plate. Look at this beautiful growth and change. Beautiful change. And it's often where you see clearly that this is someone who will never change. Whoever this person is that doesn't pull their weight. It's a person who's not reliable. They don't step up to the plate. But see, the tables are turning. Now you've got this beautiful new energy. Ugh, so nice. Take care, and we'll see you soon.